When it rains, it pours, guys. And right now, it's fucking thunderstorming for Linus Tech Tips, a very popular YouTube channel that is being canceled effectively. Now, what started as criticism over errors in their recent YouTube videos has turned into a full-blown series of allegations of sexual harassment, and it's prompted the company to actually hire an outside investigator amidst pausing their YouTube channel. I mean, this is a fucking mess that has just come out of left field for Linus Tech Tips. So Linus Sebastian, his whole YouTube empire is currently in a state of crisis, a state of emergency, if you will. They put out a video called What Do We Do Now, which was in response to a YouTube channel called Gamers Nexus that had some criticism about their videos, that had several errors in the video, and he brought out some concerns of ethical practices in regards to Linus Tech Tips. More in particular, one where a coolant block was reviewed. So Gamers Nexus posted a video that was actually outlining a number of these errors and said, "We've been seeing an alarming amount of conflicts from Linus Tech Tips as it relates to their corporate connections, their flow of money, and the potential bias as a result of those things." This was from the host of Gamers Nexus, Steve Burke, who said his biggest concern was around a GPU coolant block made by Billet Labs. According to Gamers Nexus, Linus Tech Tips reviewed a copper coolant block from Billet Labs on the wrong GPU and then auctioned it off at a recent fan event. And this was without the company's permission. Yikes. That same day, Sebastian went and posted on the Linus Tech Tip forums a response, claimed that the auctioning of the coolant block was due to a form of miscommunication with his team. Well, on the 14th, Gamers Nexus responded with a video. Linus Tech Tips' response is disappointing nonsense. On top of that, fans started expressing their outrage and their frustration with Linus Tech Tips, going as far as even demanding that Linus Tech Tips apologizes to Billet. And this all led to the video, What Do We Do Now, being posted. This video features Sebastian and other employees outlining their plans to address concerns raised by Gamers Nexus, including halting production for 1 week, completely putting the channel on pause to focus on improving documentation and processes around testing. But there's a catch here. That video was posted at 7 a.m. At 2 a.m., a curveball came out for these guys. A former employee posted a thread on Twitter. I'm still going to call it Twitter. It's still Twitter to me. Basically accusing Linus Tech Tips of cultivating a toxic work environment and encouraging a work culture that's detrimental to her health, as well as sexual harassment accusations that were directed to her by other employees. Anytime accusations come out, that's where the cancellation starts to begin. Now, I'm not downplaying any allegations or any accusations that are brought forth by this former employee. I fully believe that you're innocent until proven guilty. But regardless, this came at the worst possible time for Linus Tech Tips. They were already under fire, so this means it's just going to be that amplified. Especially when the video that Linus Tech Tips posted didn't address any of the allegations made by Madison, the former employee. And it came out 5 hours after she posted on Twitter. So this is where people had the most outrage at, because the optics weren't that good looking. Some serious allegations were gaining traction that bad. They should have probably addressed them in some form or fashion in a video, but instead they made a video talking about pausing production because of errors in their videos. They didn't even address the real issues, which was the allegations that came out at 2 a.m. when this video came at 7. Like, what the hell were they thinking? There were tweets where she said she chose to quit her role at LTT because it and the working environment she was facing were ruining her mental health. She said her work was called dog shit and that she was called incompetent. When she would reach out to managers and try to get help with these situations, she was told to put on her big girl pants and be more assertive, basically downplaying all of her concerns with the work environment. She even went on to accuse the company of barring her from appearing in videos after she made complaints of being grabbed multiple times at the workplace. And she was told to calm her tits and to stop being a biatch. Now, Linus Tech Tips did put out a public statement on Twitter saying that they're shocked about these allegations and that they're taking them very seriously. Pretty cut and paste response, but they are conducting an internal assessment alongside bringing in a third-party investigator to take a look at these allegations. So this is something that they are taking serious. Even if there's an investigation that doesn't find anything, the damage is done. She went on a tweeting rampage for like a several tweet spree at 2 a.m. and it gained serious traction against Linus Tech Tips, who is already facing backlash. Again, it was basically gasoline being poured onto a fire at this point, and with serious allegations like sexual harassment in today's climate, they're pretty much fucked. Especially if an investigation finds something and some names get brought up, there's no coming back from this. They're probably as good as canceled, and if they're not canceled, it's going to be a tough climb back up. Some of these tweets were very concerning. There was even one where she said she had to cut her leg open purposely and had to have it stapled to go to the ER just so she can get off of a day from work, because they would always give her crap when she wanted to have a day off. I couldn't imagine working for somebody like that, and if the working conditions underneath Linus Tech Tips Media Group was just like that, holy crap, are these guys in for amount of trouble. And this is just one employee. Who knows if there's going to be more that speak out now, especially now that the company is under investigation. There could be other people coming forward and spreading out some of the news about this. So this is a huge deal to be going on right now. They essentially have been canceled and exposed, and could be exposed even worse at this point. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you on the next one. Wait. I want to announce something. I am now available for video request on Cameo. So if you need me to do a fun little video idea for you, like break up with your girlfriend, ask a girl out, maybe roast somebody that you don't like, hit me up on Cameo. My rates are cheap and I'm quick and easy, just like your mother. So yeah, link down below in the description, in the comments. Request a cameo from me. Who are you going to spend it on? Some fucking celebrity that doesn't give a shit about you? Get 8BE.